Oops, that's not high enough, is it? Oh boy. All right. Hello, I'm live again on YouTube. Only second time, but it's really cool. I want to do it the other way, but I don't know if I can. Okay, well, hello. I wanted to do more lives that I haven't, but I want to. I still want to. I always feel like I need to schedule them, but I'm like, no, I'm just going on. I have a topic to talk about and I'm just going on. In my Facebook group, I just did, it's still going on, a 7-day free challenge, how to starting your day the healthy way in midlife. So I did that in my Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, come and join us. It's a free Facebook group, Women Creating Healthy Lives. There's over 3,000 women in there now. And that is where I truly do. I hang out most of the time, every single day. That is where I am. I do a lot of videos in there. I post pictures of my food and my drinks, and I give little recipes, and I post video recipes I already have up. I know my tripod's low because it doesn't stay. So I'm going to see if it'll go on this. I don't have anything right now that it could sit on. Let me see this. Is that a bit higher? No, that is bizarre. Okay, let me see this. Oh my God. It's just waste a lot of time. That's weird. It's even worse. Okay, it's going to probably go down a bit. But hey guys. Okay, so starting your day the healthy way. Especially in menopause. So what I'm going to tell you a couple things that don't work well when you're in this midlife phase. Perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, if you still have weight to lose, right? So if you have belly fat, if you're someone who's like, you know what, I need to lose a little bit of weight, these are some of the things that women that I see are some of the biggest mistakes and will prevent weight loss for sure in this phase of life. And one is like having bananas or just fruit. Okay. Bananas and just fruit on their own during this phase will actually cause weight gain because your body sees it more like simple sugar goes right to fat. Now in your 20s, 30s, and early 40s, especially if you're active, you can have bananas and oranges and all that, and your body's like, oh, this is fuel to fuel the muscle so that you can go and you can exercise. Not during midlife, not during menopause or perimenopause, I'm afraid. Especially if you have belly fat. You're kind of in a bit of insulin resistant because of the changes in your hormones. Fruit on its own pretty much goes right to fat again, right to belly fat. Another one that a lot of people make the mistake of is granola for sure. We know goes right to fat, as well as oatmeal, cooked oatmeal. Even though for sure it has lots of fiber, good minerals, that is because it is a heavy starch, okay? And when you cook oats, you raise the glycemic index raises. And that food during this phase of life, your body metabolizes starchy foods differently, and they tend to go right to fat, unfortunately. So the real drag of it is oatmeal will go right to pretty much to fat. So it's going to cause you to gain weight. Now, on my YouTube channel, you will see that I have a quinoa breakfast porridge. So you can use white quinoa like you would oatmeal. And you can start with it. I know I'm going to have a problem with it. I'm on my phone, not my computer this time. You can start with the quinoa cooked if you want. So if you cook white quinoa and keep it in the fridge, you just heat it up with some almond milk or something, oat milk, whatever you use, and add a little bit of maple syrup and add some nuts or seeds and chia gel with it. So good. Yes, skipping breakfast. I'll be talking about that. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I could see the comments. I can. So oatmeal, things like that. Another thing that is not good in this midlife phase for someone is, oh my God, I hear so often, I have a protein shake, or I have a shake. And then when I ask what's in the shake, like what do you consider a shake? And it's usually like an almond milk or some sort of milk with just a powder, okay? Just a powder. Now, I'm not against the MLM companies. I'm involved in a couple MLM companies. I'm not against them at all, but I watch what products I use. And it's not even about the products. In the morning, if you just have water, coffee, and then this drink with milk and a powder, where's all the live food? Where's all the nutrients? Where's the vitamins? Where's the minerals? Where's essential fatty acids? And yes, they may have those things added to the powder, but that's added. That's like chemical things, elements added from a food into something. Eat real food, you guys. So in a green smoothie, and I have recipes on and videos about good smoothies on my YouTube channel, so you can Google those, like search for them. I use fresh greens like collards, kale, spinach, even romaine lettuce is good, right? The real greens. Water, bit of almond milk if you want, a little creamier. Chia gel. And if you don't know what chia is, look it up. It's absolutely one of the healthiest foods on the planet. And really, really good for women in midlife. Chia should be hydrated always. That means mixed with water. So you should have chia mixed with water, a 1:6 ratio, always. Do not consume chia dry. It absorbs 12 times its amount of water and will suck all the moisture out of your system. So like your smoothie would have fresh greens, water, if you want a little bit of almond milk. Things like parsley are fantastic in it too. Chia, you can add hemp seeds. You can add a protein powder or any type of meal powder. I suggest a good green powder, super powder blend, right? A green super powder blend. You can find those at health food stores. Buy some good ones. And I like frozen pineapple. You can use a half a grapefruit. So you can add the fruit in your smoothie because you're also balancing it with some good fats, which is the chia gel and the hemp seeds if you use. You can even throw in some pumpkin seeds raw that are really high in zinc, really high in protein, good for fiber and essential fatty acids. So you're combining the fruit itself with other elements, right? Essential fatty acids, proteins, greens, fresh greens, all of those things. So instead of, it won't spike your blood sugar levels then. It's more balanced. So that's the best way, okay? So having 1 to 2 green smoothies a day is the best way to add extra nutrients to your day. The best way to decrease inflammation, boost your energy, have better looking skin, and help feed your hormones because your glands need protein. Glands that produce the hormones need the minerals and trace minerals, and many super powders like chlorella, spirulina, moringa, and then high vitamin C super powders like camu, and baobab. So you can get a lot of your vitamins and nutrients from really good super powders. So look up super powders. Highly, highly, highly recommend. I also have videos on my YouTube on super powders, so you can look at there too. And I show you and I give you examples. So morning, smooth hot water with lemon, green smoothie, and you don't have to have all your green smoothie at the moment, and you can have your green smoothie with some hot water if it's too cold. And so if somebody, if they want mid-morning something more to eat, and eggs are fine, vegetables are fine, all of those things, have part of your lunch, like have real food. Just work on having real food and not energy bars or protein. Those bars or those things you buy that are like they use a lot of cheap ingredients and then they just chuck in some like, let's fortify it with this and this, right? Like just really watch those things because your body wants real food, okay? So someone said about a question about what about not eating breakfast? That is fine. But I really want you to have the water first thing in the morning, okay? Now, if you do intermittent fasting, one of the most important things is when you start to eat, when you break the fast, you must have good, healthy food. You can't be intermittent fasting and then going to McDonald's or having just a protein shake with milk and a protein powder. That's not real food. That's not real food. Let's get away from those. If you add your protein powder to a smoothie, the green smoothie, like I talked about earlier, perfect. That is the most fantastic way to break your fast, is to have a green smoothie and then have something really healthy and nutritious, right? And even though it's winter, oh my God, get in your vegetables, get in your greens, cooked or raw, because they are the most healthiest foods on the planet, okay? Consuming overly cooked foods like soups, sauces, stews. When you cook food over 118 degrees, you decrease the vitamin mineral content of them. They're not as healthy. All right, so that was the morning. So really it's about consuming. Yeah, another thing you can have is like chia gel. That is mix of chia with water or chia with almond milk or nut milk to make like a gel. Takes about 10 minutes, not even. And then you can combine that with berries or grapefruit, right? So chia gel with grapefruit, blueberries, peaches, whatever. Because again, you're combining the fruit with a good fat with the protein and essential fatty acids. So chia is a complete protein. It's really high in omega-3s, really, really good fats. It's high in fiber, and it's actually good for calcium and other minerals. Chia is one of the healthiest foods on the planet. It's one of the best things you can consume. So you can mix it, and you can add some sunflower seeds or chopped nuts, like raw. Don't use the oiled ones, but to the chia mixture. Or like I said earlier in the video, you can use white quinoa and make more of a porridge from that. Add chia gel, some nuts or seeds, hemp seeds, things like that. A little bit of maple syrup, some cinnamon, right? So there's healthy alternatives. Regular cereal is not healthy at all. It's really bad, causes inflammation, highly acidic for your body, has no nutrient value, has a negative effect on your body. If anything, negative effect. So it's actually making you unhealthy instead of healthy. So any cereals you buy, any box cereals you buy, any, they're not good for you. Not the worst things in the whole wide world, some of them, but they're not real healthy. Granola has too much sugar. Anybody have any questions about any of the foods, morning foods, or eggs are fine if you're okay with eggs. Some people can't have eggs, right? I have eggs. They're fine with me. I don't overeat things. So another thing is moderation. Just don't overeat. Like have 3 eggs a day, something like that, right? That's no good. Okay. I'm just going to go to YouTube and see if I can see my live video. I don't know if I can. I think I can see you guys' questions if you have any questions. And if you're watching, the picture of me is drastic. I have to change that as soon as I... the picture. The picture's drastic. Oh my God, I hate the picture. I started 1 meal a day. I don't know if I agree with only eating 1 meal a day for an extended period of time. Someone just put that in the chat. I wouldn't agree with that. Unless you're doing a juice fast or a smoothie fast, or you're only doing it for 2 weeks or so. Because your body will go into starvation mode, and you're probably not getting enough nutrients. Like, to get tons of nutrients in 1 meal would be very, very rare. Like, your body's going to go into starvation mode, and you're going to be malnourished, right? So I'm not sure what the 1 meal a day is or how that works. But if it's temporary, like just for a cleanse or to give your digestive system a break, things like that, then that is fine, right? And intermittent fasting, you eat within a period of hours or whatever. Just remember, don't take things to the extreme, because nothing extreme, just like the extreme diets, they're not sustainable, they're not healthy. They're only meant to be done for a very short period of time. Your cells need really good, high quality nutrients consistently. You may lose weight if you eat really little calories, but what happens is you completely just slow down your metabolism and end up with an unhealthy, malnourished body, right? Hi. Do you guys have any questions about morning? You can watch from the beginning. I gave lots of examples of a healthy morning already, so lots. Anybody have any questions on foods or what they eat for the morning and wondering if it's okay? And I don't want to say okay, but you know what I mean. If you're wondering, is this causing weight gain? Because, it could be. And I can help you just adjust it a little bit. Hi, Rebecca. I'm giving YouTube Live a try. And I like doing live videos, so. So it's good to go on live, then do it, and then have to upload it. But my tripod keeps falling, so I have to keep doing this. Keeps going up and down and up and down. Might try doing a recipe sometime on a live video, like I do in Facebook. And if you are not in my Facebook group, Women Creating Healthy Lives, come and join us there. Don't worry, I know the rest of Facebook is a little crappy and nuts, and you wonder, I don't even want to be on Facebook. I don't blame you. I just do Facebook. I just do it in my group. I don't post much personal. I do all my stuff in my special Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. So if you go to follow me on Facebook, please go to that group because you won't see much of my stuff. Personally, no. You'll only see me posting personal stuff usually. You won't see me posting about my business much. Okay, did you watch from the beginning, D? Watch from the beginning because I give you ideas because that's not healthy enough, okay? You're not getting enough good nutrients to have that as a breakfast. I totally suggest green smoothies. Yeah, start with a really good green smoothie. You can still have your egg, but your egg doesn't have a lot of nutrients. It's not feeding and fueling your body. It's not hydrating your body. It's not feeding your cells, right? So you really want to have good, high quality. Yeah, that's good, Rebecca. I would switch strawberries to blueberries. Strawberries are not as healthy. Blueberries are. Blueberries are a lot more healthier, so I would switch that or make a combination. But yeah, blueberries are the way to go instead of strawberries. And strawberries, because if they're not organic, they contain a lot of pesticides. They, for some reason, really absorb them. So a better option is blueberries. Yeah, so it's not just about feeding your, like eating food to fill up in the morning. It's really about what foods will nourish. Like, where are the vitamins, the minerals, the essential fatty acids, right? Amino acids, all of those things are what your body needs. Fiber, of course. So that's why also those protein drink mixes, they have no fiber. So unless it's just a added fiber they add into it, that's not even a real fiber. No, that's crap. I even put a little bit of celery in mine, but I have a Vitamix, right? So if you have a good blender, you will love smoothies way more. And a NutriBullet is just a good blender to buy. It's just about $100, completely worth it, 100%. Okay. And another thing for the morning, make sure you start your day like where you have time for you to relax a little bit, take some deep breaths, connect to your body, connect to yourself. Focusing on managing your energy in the morning and keeping your energy good, right? So not waking up and being caught up in everybody else's life and all your to-do lists and, feeling like you're completely out of control already. Because when you start the day with a high stress response, like in a stress, your body will not release weight. It will go into high stress response, and basically so much what you eat then goes to fat and you can't release it because your body sees it as danger. Anytime you're in too much stress, your body cannot release weight. And it's, really unhealthy for your whole body when you're in too much stress, every gland and stuff. Yeah. Yes, that's so good, Rebecca. Absolutely. Like Tai Chi. Yeah. And if people don't have time, you can lay in bed and just hand on your heart and give gratitude statements and talk about like how you set intentions for your day, like today's going to be an amazing day. I'm going to have, me and so are going to have great conversations, whatever you want to say about your day. Thank you for this day. It's going to be amazing. Thank you for everything that's going to happen. Thank you for the opportunities that are coming my way. I'm so excited about all the possibilities. I'm grateful for my amazing family. I'm grateful for my amazing friends. Work is going to go so smoothly today. So starting the day, like really telling the universe and yourself how you desire it to go and how you desire it to be, right? Because if you don't, other people's energies, other people's stuff is just going to bombard you and it's going to take over. And then pretty soon you'll realize, oh my God, my day is crap, right? And you're in this high stress state. And that's why so many women feel like, especially with the hormonal phases and changes, it feels overwhelming, stressful, out of control. And then you just end up eating crap, right? You feel like you have no time to do anything for you. So choose to have time for yourself in the morning, no matter how little that is, even if it's just 5 minutes. But use that time to do some deep breathing, connect to yourself, do something positive. You can even read spiritual messages or a spiritual book or whatever, right? Getting in some positive vibes, positive messages, positive reinforcement in your day, and starting in a calm way, like starting in a calm and grounded way, so that when you go into your day, you're much better, right? And when you do that every day, it'll be more consistent and you'll notice the benefits so much more as time goes on. Just be consistent with doing it. So if you say to yourself every day, every morning for 5 minutes at least, I choose to. This is what I'm going to do. All right? And that'll help a lot. Okay. Any other questions for anybody? Oh, I know there's not too many people on right now, but if you have any questions, post them below. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know. I'd love to know if there's anything you want me to talk on, more on my tripod. I want to see if I can fix this sometime. I kind of forget it does that. But anyways, I'm going to pop off. Have an amazing weekend. So happy you joined me live. I want to do this more often and learning. It's all a learning curve. I want to learn how to like tell you guys I'm coming live and, letting you know all that and all that. So hopefully I'll be able to figure this all out. It's quite new to me. And I have a website, dianamarchand.com, and I have some amazing trainings on there. One is 3 keys to midlife weight loss, where you even get recipes. The other one is how to prep and plan to eat healthy all week. Those are on my website. They're free trainings. Check them out, dianamarchand.com. All right. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing night. Bye-bye.